In the clash between Doomsday and Juggernaut, two of the most formidable villains in comic books, who would emerge victorious? This question has intrigued many fans. Both are unstoppable forces of destruction, but which one is truly stronger? Let's start with Cain Marko, the stepbrother of Charles Xavier, the founder of the X-Men. Cain grew up with jealousy toward his brother's telepathic abilities, fostering a long-standing resentment between them. While serving in the Korean War, Cain stumbled upon a cave housing a temple dedicated to the powerful mystic Cyttorak. Upon touching the crimson gem at the temple's center, Cain was transformed into Juggernaut, an unstoppable force embodying Cyttorak's power on Earth. For years, Juggernaut has battled the X-Men, Hulk, Spider-Man, Thor, Doctor Strange, and many other superheroes. One constant remains: Juggernaut never stops, no matter the obstacle. He possesses superhuman strength and a unique ability to be completely unstoppable, able to plow through miles of solid rock and withstand severe injuries without hesitation. So, in a battle between Doomsday and Juggernaut, who would win? Subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot, and you'll get to enjoy amazing videos every day. You're awesome, so thank you very much. Comparing Juggernaut to Hulk, Juggernaut can easily charge through Hulk. The only way Hulk could stop Juggernaut is by stepping aside, letting Juggernaut run out of the battlefield. As mentioned, Juggernaut's unstoppable nature is truly insane. He is also extremely powerful, frequently facing and fighting Thor and Hulk, even defeating them multiple times. Thor and Hulk are often considered the strongest heroes in terms of physical strength in the Marvel Universe, but Juggernaut should indeed be ranked alongside them. Juggernaut has not only faced powerful adversaries like Colossus, Captain Britain, and even Captain Marvel Jr. in a crossover with DC, but has also demonstrated his resilience against formidable opponents. This highlights Juggernaut's unique standing and proves he is one of the top powerhouses in the Marvel Universe. Moreover, Juggernaut's force field adds to his already impressive durability, reinforcing the fact that he is truly unstoppable. He can withstand direct hits from Hulk and Thor. Juggernaut has even been punched from Earth to Mars by Scar and survived to tell the tale. He was unscathed by Cyclops' optic blasts, which supposedly had enough power to split a planet. Regardless of whether Scott Summers truly has that level of power, Juggernaut is clearly not one to be underestimated. Juggernaut is among the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, and his strength is not to be taken lightly. One crucial element contributing to Juggernaut's invincibility is his helmet, creating an impenetrable force field. However, even if the helmet is removed or the force field is disabled, Juggernaut can still endure and fight against the mightiest foes. Juggernaut is not just a brute force. He is impervious to Wolverine's claws and remains unhurt after being struck by Thor's lightning or divine explosions. Attacks that have made even Galactus wary do not faze Juggernaut. Whether it's extreme heat or cold, Juggernaut never tires and never stops. Even when reduced to a skeleton, Juggernaut continues to advance, proving he is truly unstoppable. On the other hand, Doomsday is the living embodiment of death. Even Darkseid refers to him as death personified. With such a title, Doomsday is undoubtedly a formidable opponent. The showdown between Juggernaut and Doomsday would be an epic battle, as both are uncontainable forces of destruction. Doomsday is truly one of Superman's most terrifying foes. Superman once said that Doomsday could tear the planet in half if he wanted to. Doomsday has defeated Supergirl, Wonder Woman, and even overpowered Orion in Martian Manhunter. John, a member of the Justice League, mentioned that he had never been hit harder than by Doomsday. Doomsday even single-handedly took down the entire Justice League, showcasing his immense power. Not only did Doomsday defeat Superman, but he also pummeled him like never before. Doomsday's strength increases with every battle, making him stronger than anyone Superman has ever faced. Created in the 90s to kill Superman, Doomsday proved to be stronger than Superman, and potentially even more formidable than Superman's ultimate nemesis, Darkseid. Doomsday once fought and overwhelmed Darkseid, defeating and discarding him as if he were nothing. This demonstrates that Doomsday is indeed one of the strongest and most terrifying enemies in the DC universe. Any battle involving Doomsday is one not to be missed. In a desperate situation, when nearly unable to stand, Superman arrived just in time to save him. This illustrates how Doomsday harshly defeated Darkseid, the Lord of Destruction. Prior to this, Darkseid had taken down Superman with just 2 punches. It's true, Doomsday is no joke, but the fact that he legitimately beat Darkseid is still astonishing. Despite his impressive feats, including fighting various versions of God and battling members of the Justice Society, defeating Kingdom Come Superman, and facing numerous challenges, Doomsday has always risen to the occasion. Even a single probe could make Superman flee. Doomsday is indeed tough, enduring attacks from Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, many Kryptonians, and Superman himself. He has taken thousands of punches from Superman, who said he was hitting with all his strength. Doomsday has withstood being hurled around by Supergirl and constantly refused to be put down. He endured Superman's heat vision, Green Lantern's ultimate blast, and Orion's energy beams, and even a kamikaze attack from a Guardian of the Universe only briefly slowed him down. He quickly returned, even shrugging off Darkseid's Omega beams for just a few seconds, before coming back almost immediately. Doomsday is truly indestructible. He cannot be permanently defeated. He will always come back regardless of what you throw at him or how you try to stop him. You might be able to kill him, but Doomsday will still return. He evolves through death, becoming a planetary force with strength and endurance that range from planetary to stellar levels. He truly never tires. If you want to be generous, you could elevate Juggernaut to a galactic or universal level. He has fought the Hulk and easily overpowered him when running through him. Juggernaut has defeated the Hulk before, but the Hulk has also fought on a level where he could destroy the universe and shake the entire multiverse. Juggernaut is strong enough to go head-to-head with the Hulk, so Juggernaut could also be on those levels. Thor is strong enough to move 10 universes. Furthermore, Doomsday is not just a powerful enemy, but also a symbol of invincibility. Each time he is defeated, he returns stronger, learning from past mistakes and becoming immune to previous attacks. This makes him one of the most feared adversaries in the DC universe. Nothing can stop him, and nothing can hold him back. He embodies relentless destruction and resurrection. Meanwhile, Juggernaut, with his limitless strength and unparalleled endurance, is also a formidable adversary. He can not only stand toe-to-toe with the Hulk, but also surpass many other powerful heroes. His power lies not just in his muscles, but in his unbreakable will. Juggernaut is an unstoppable force, a storm that cannot be controlled. Both Doomsday and Juggernaut are symbols of strength and resilience. They represent the greatest challenges that heroes must face. They are foes that cannot be defeated by sheer strength alone, requiring intelligence, strategy, and courage to overcome. In the battle between good and evil, they are the enemies that heroes must confront with everything they have. Doomsday and Juggernaut are not just powerful enemies, but also symbols of invincibility and perseverance. They are the greatest challenges that heroes must face, representing battles not just of strength, but of will and courage. In the universe of superheroes, they are foes that cannot be easily defeated, and each time they return, they bring new and more difficult challenges. However, there are times when Juggernaut completely overwhelms Thor and defeats him in battle. This goes beyond Juggernaut having once eliminated the Nightmare in his dream dimension, or subduing Cyttorak himself in the Crimson Cosmos. This shows that Juggernaut has the potential to scale up to a universal level, although this might be a bit generous if you ask me. In fact, you could say the same about Doomsday. Doomsday can scale up to a stellar level and beyond when it comes to strength, simply because of how he can fight against Superman. Yes, everything we've said about Thor and Hulk, you could also say about individuals like Superman, Supergirl, or Martian Manhunter, all of whom have been defeated in the past. Martian Manhunter has helped pull the Earth and faced off against the Justice League. Supergirl has fought Superman head-on. As for Superman, you're talking about lifting an infinite book with countless pages, assisting Spectre as heavy as eternity, holding black holes in his palm, and even pushing around a compressed solar system. He has broken the timeline and the boundaries of space-time in some of his battles. He even said that concepts like weight or space-time have lost all meaning to him. He has pushed entire realities before shaking the entire Phantom Zone and the infinite and endless universe, and even said he could destroy it all. Juggernaut is not just a powerful enemy, but a symbol of invincibility. Each time he is defeated, he comes back stronger, learning from his mistakes and becoming immune to previous attacks. This makes him one of the most terrifying foes in the Marvel Universe. Nothing can stop him. Nothing can hold him back. He embodies destruction and relentless resurrection. Meanwhile, Doomsday, with his limitless strength and unparalleled endurance, is also a formidable adversary. He can not only stand toe-to-toe with Superman, but also surpass many other powerful heroes. His power lies not just in his muscles, but in his unbreakable will. Doomsday is an unstoppable force, a storm that cannot be controlled. It seems like Doomsday would be the winner. Juggernaut is often overrated, especially when compared to characters like Hulk or Thor. While Juggernaut can have impressive moments, comparing him to Hulk or Thor isn't entirely fair. In fact, Hulk has defeated Juggernaut multiple times. Even Professor Hulk has taken him down. Juggernaut himself has admitted that Hulk is stronger. Similarly, Thor has always been the stronger of the two. The power gap between Superman and Doomsday is much closer, and it can be said that Doomsday is on the same level as Superman. This comparison also applies to Doomsday versus Hulk and Thor. While I'm not the biggest fan of inter-universe comic crossovers, there was an official crossover event between Marvel and DC Comics where Wonder Woman and Juggernaut faced off. In that battle, Diana even knocked off Juggernaut's helmet. Comparing Juggernaut to Doomsday, Juggernaut doesn't measure up. Wonder Woman and Doomsday's clones have defeated Juggernaut in the past. Doomsday operates on a completely different level than Juggernaut. While Juggernaut is incredibly powerful and would put up a memorable fight against Doomsday, the difference in their power levels is significant enough for me to believe Doomsday would win. Additionally, Doomsday is not just physically strong, but also has the ability to adapt and evolve after each battle. This makes him an unpredictable and nearly unbeatable opponent. In contrast, Juggernaut, despite his immense strength and the ability to be unstoppable once he starts moving, has certain vulnerabilities. For instance, Juggernaut's power relies on his helmet, and when it is removed, he becomes more susceptible to attacks. In previous encounters, Doomsday has proven his superiority when facing the most powerful superheroes. He has defeated Superman, one of the strongest heroes in DC Comics. This shows that Doomsday possesses not only physical strength, but also superior combat skills and tactics. What do you think? I know you'll have thoughts and feelings about this, so thank you for watching. That's today's video, and we'd love to hear your opinions. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll stop here for now. Thanks, everyone.